Hello and welcome back to the Coach's Show with Coach Tommy Tice. I'm your host, Lauren Tepper, and we're looking at the highlights of the Goblin victory over the Huntsville Eagles. We just got done seeing the first half highlights and where the Goblins and all the scoring action really took place in the last minute of the ball game, and now we're looking here as a kickoff. Goblins are going to get the football to start the second half.
Boy, it hit us right in the leg, and of course they weren't intended to do that. Of course they wouldn't have minded if it had hit us in the leg and bounced back to us, but they were trying to get it on the ground. Start out the second half with a quick pass to Big John, a nice block over there by Chance. Pick up the first down. Rotate to the left, start running a little quarterback sweep. He starts picking up 5 and 6 at a whack. Our offensive line got better as the year went along. Here's a replay of that play. There we misread it, should have left it with Dorman. This is a play we tried to get going, thought it was there all night. We just couldn't execute it. Nice sliding catch by John down around their 30-yard line. Offside penalty, but John lined up offside. That's the thing about being 6'6", Lauren. You got to be careful about how you line up to the guy next to you. Nice opening hole here by Kyle Stewart and Richie Brucia and Craig Dyson. Run the option play and got to get a block on the outside. But that was that poor execution. We pitched off the same guy that forced the quarterback to pitch, made the tackle.
That's right.
Just throw it behind the receiver a little bit right here. This is a timing play. Chance has got to get out of here quicker because what we're doing is we're going with John. We're running an out and an up, a double move, and the separation just wasn't there.
Well, I had wondered that
because for us right there. You see that?
Yeah. I was wondering about that because they seemed awfully close to be running a little fade route.
Well, they weren't. We got to number one receivers got to clear out the outside. What they were in, what we call cover 3, running deep thirds coverage. So we were going to flood that one area out there, but the distance between John and Chance wasn't large enough. It's really the most important player on that play is Chance, and he's got to get down the field and clear it out so we can have more separation so one guy can't cover two. So we make them punt. What's this catch?
Nice catch right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeremy Johnson laid out for it.
That's a blue ribbon Christmas catch right there now. I'm telling you, that's a dandy. Come back and start running power play. Don't run the right hole. We got a block in the B gap. Cut it back too quick. Throw it out here to John. Going to pick up about 4. We're going to find ourselves with about 3rd and 6. Come back, try to run the screen again. Boy, they did a good job covering the screens. We thought going into the ball game, our screen game would be good to us. But now we go with tape. So I called a pass play, and it's very well covered. And so we're going to, I said, hey, defense is playing well. Let's keep the pressure on them. It's the last game of the year. Let's make something happen. We're going down. Let's go down swinging. Here's a nice pick, nice tip there by John. Gets us the ball right back. Colton Spears, old 22s around the ball carrier or the ball itself all the time. And Tate picks up about 4. Sideline morning on Huntsville. And it's tough to stay on the sidelines in Huntsville. There's Sonera. But, boy, it's a great place for fans to watch a game. Nice job here. Look here. I tell you what, he's just a step away from going. Keeps his head up and his eyes up. Gets in the right hole. Nice block there by Ryan and Decker.
Look the way he keeps his feet moving. He's got his shoulders, his body. He's never stopped.
He's a competitor, and he wants to win. Nice spin move here by Clark. We're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. Ryan and Brucia and Decker, Stewart and Dyson starting to dominate the line. Power play, nice block by Dyson. Good job by Dorman. Getting the ball now. We're down about the 14-yard line. Moving the football. And all this is a result of a turnover by the Eagles. Dorman going to pick up 1. Bring up about 2nd and 9. Come back. They just whipped us up front. You got to stay with your block. Keep your hands on them. Keep your face up. Feet moving. You know, and at the time, I thought this was pass interference, but you know, from looking at this, I'm not sure it was. I think 22 made a great play.
Here's John making the kick again.
Well, you know, like I say, John, very accurate. I'm just glad, you know, we hadn't been in many situations where he got to kick field goals all year long. We felt like that he would. Here's a sky kick across, and they let it hit the ground, and Dalton Lovell wipes out the guy up there in the front. Now we got the ball back. So we're, again, trying to force the action in this ball game. We felt like if we got conservative with them and let them hang around, you know, it would get tough.
And that's in all the cases where the team where you're overmatched or undermatched, the team that's the underdog. If the longer you let them hang out, the more chances and the more confidence that they build real quick.
That's true. Nice, boy, great play there. Another great block by Decker and Dyson. But there they got penetration. Boy, we don't block that cat at all. We're going to come back here, and this is a nice throw and catch. Get it over the defender's outstretched hand right to Chance. Like I say, Chance took advantage of the hard work he put in practice and has become a very fine player for us. Kick the ball off. And watch this. Whoa, what a hop. You know, and there's the hit in the back. And you know, I interpreted one way. It doesn't matter how I interpret it, of course. They're going to do it how they want to. But anyway, they're going to get a 15-yard penalty. And here it is again. The ball really takes a real high. If it doesn't take a high hop right here, Clark is right there to cover it. But it bounces way up in the air. I mean, about 8 to 10 feet in the air over Clark's head. And here comes 10 going to nail him right in the back right there.
Now, does Clark and John have a communication that they're communicating back and forth?
No, I tell them exactly what we want to do. We have each of our kickoffs numbered. You know, we have about 4 or 5 different ones that we do. Tommy Kraft, the official, Tommy's crew did a good job. Gordon Hamlin on our sideline, one of the best officials around. Pin him up right there. Good job. Drive him backward. Don't let him fall forward. Don't stand around the pile. You see them black shirts coming? You standing around the pile, one of them's going to kiss you good night, I'll promise you.
Well, the thing I wanted to ask you a little bit about was the spacing in their front line. You know, they're between the center and their guards in there. They were at least a good yard or so between each other. We run a little tighter spacing on our offensive line.
Well, it's just whatever you're trying to accomplish. They're probably trying to isolate our nose man. What we were trying to do was stop all penetration up inside. We are not blessed with speed in our offensive line. You know, the faster your offensive lineman can play, the bigger splits you're going to take. So there's a nice tackle by Jeremy. So, you know, it's just different philosophies, whatever you're trying to get accomplished. They're trying to take some big splits. Same thing Valonia did against us, and try to put us in some one-on-one situations. They just didn't have the athletes to be able to do that on a consistent basis. Again, 32 wages, very strong runner. Here's a great tackle right here, nice face-up tackle. Austin Jensen. Here comes Caleb Frazier. And there comes Ray Gomez and Cody Hale and their spears again. Hang on to him, Jeremy. Old number 5, he doesn't go away. We've done a great job on him, but he doesn't go away. But I'm glad he's graduating. Toss it out here. John knocks number 3 out of bounds. 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Boy, they ran a good play right there. They got some bodies on some bodies. You know, that was their best running play, was the counter play, kind of like you talked about with Valonia. They have 12 men on the field. That helps us.